What's going on, guys? It is Ryan. Today I want to start off by saying this video is going to be a tad different. It's not just going to be about me talking about the update and leaving it and, being like, that's it, guys, like, subscribe, and comment. Now, this update video is going to be talking about what this is going to bring to the game and what's going to bring to the community. Now, first of all, I want to say this update is probably the biggest and the best update we've ever had to Ironsight. Now, what I mean about that is we're getting a couple new kind of things that will change this game forever and make people, respect this game more as a first-person shooter than a free-to-play game. Now, I feel like this was the problem with Fortnite when it first came out. It was, new, so no one's like, ew, this is just a free-to-play, garbage game, it won't get popular. And I feel like that's how a lot of people see Ironsight right now. They see it as, oh, a copycat Call of Duty, blah, blah, free-to-play, so it can't be good. And I think this will change everyone's opinion about it. Now, let's get into the update and kind of, I'll get back to that later. So, obviously, the first big thing they're adding is the cruise map. Now, even before I feel like the downtown update was coming out and they were teasing the downtown map, I feel like this map just overshadowed it. Even when I talked about it, everyone wanted it really bad. Everyone wanted, told everyone else they wanted it. And I honestly think this will be the most hype map we have. It's the best one. It plays the best. Everything about it's just amazing. So this is going to be the best map in the game. The only mode it will not show, have is Frontline, which, obviously Frontline is specific to the downtown map, so that's whatever. Next, we have the 6v6 sniper shootout. Now, I said sniper shootout because it's kind of the same thing that we see in Fortnite. It's only snipers, and you only get 1 life per round. And it's first to 5 points. So, it's basically like S&D without the bomb and just snipers. So, that's pretty cool. Honestly, this will be amazing for the game and the community because this is a limited time mode. So if this goes well, they're going to add more, like knives only, crossbow only, and this will be able to really show the Ironsight team what we like. And this will honestly change, like I said, change people's perspective of, oh, they're not listening to us. No, they are. It just takes forever for them to show that they are listening because it takes time to do stuff. Next, we have a big part that I said that people would take this game more professional is the new UI. Now, as you guys can see on screen, it's darker. The background gives it more depth. The black makes it all look professional and makes it look, brings that little edge of professional, free-to-play, and not just a, free-to-play, oh, let's play it for a little bit, oh, this game's kind of duty, Call of Duty copycat. This brings it its kind of own little taste of, hey, take us seriously. This is our own game. These little changes make it feel like a AA to AAA title game. So obviously, as you guys can see on the picture that's coming up, is that you could see a little area that you can put a charm in. And now what the charms they have are the blue team and the kind of yellow team you guys can see in the bottom area. There's going to be charms of one of each of them. And what basically a charm is it's something that will hang off your gun. Now obviously people are going to be like, oh, cool, charm, so they can just fill up the supply drop. But honestly, this could be, like I said, another small step to making it more customizable because let's say in the future they do what IW did, Infinite Warfare. They added kind of a charm that was like, boobs, and a lot of people like that one just because, boobs. But they could add stuff that will personalize it, such as maybe they'll add YouTubers and all this cool stuff that will make it personalized, which I think is awesome, and, the company will be able to fill their supply drops with more stuff, and we'll get to have more stuff that we like. So I think it's a win-win. Obviously, if you really want a gun, you can just grind for it without even getting it in supply drops. Next, we have the other screen, which is the results screen that shows after you finish a match. It'll show how close you are to supply drop and how close your gun is to leveling up. Now, I like this, obviously, like I said, it's another touch. Next, we have the loadout and collection tabs will be clearer and easier to use. You can now have 1 different character per loadout. Now, what that means is we're going to be able to have, like my loadout with my SMG can be a guy, my loadout with the sniper can be a girl, my third one can, my sniper or whatever LMG class can have a different character, which will be super cool. So you can have different styles in that, which is really fun. Next, we have the 2 new skins coming in, which is the Red Bullet AN94 and then the American flag / US LWRC skin. It's the one that you guys see on the M4 that's in everyone's thumbnail. So really cool skins. I'll probably start using the LWRC more because I love that skin. That's one of my favorite ones. And next we have the new weapon coming out for this update, which the last one was the grenade launcher, which was totally garbage in my opinion. But Yeah, well, they'll fix it. We have some stuff going on later. The new melee weapon, Bowie knife, which they haven't said anything about. Once the game the patch releases, they'll talk about it. I really hope that they're gonna have something special about this one, because if it's just a normal knife, then what's the point of spending money on this one when I can go get the combat axe, which is the same as both of them, but it looks cooler. So hopefully they'll make this one different. Maybe it's gonna be a one-shot kill every time, kind of like in Call of Duty. When you have the Bowie knife, it's a one-knife kill until it's a certain time. But it might be slower. I don't know how they'll make it work, but I really hope it's different. But we'll see. And then obviously I already went over the charms. And next we have the new event, Heatwave. Now this one's going to be just like every other one. That there's, play a certain amount of games or something, you get rewards. Now one tier contains an exclusive reward. It will be revealed once the patch is live. So this one's going to have something different. Maybe it's going to be like a special gun, skin, or something that's going to be permanent. Because most of the time when you do the challenges, you get, the skins for 3 days, which we have new skins coming out, 2 of them, so we'll see about that. Next, we have the weapon balancing. So they did a different approach. Instead of just nerfing some of them, the goal was to make more weapons viable instead of nerfing, which I obviously know that they're talking about the AR-57. What's the point of nerfing that when there'll just be another gun that's just as good? Nerf that, another OP gun comes up, nerf it, and then it just goes on. So they're going the MW2 route of balancing up, then down. So the DMR buff, HK417, and the M39 EAMR, which I already thought were pretty good, but maybe they just want to add a little more strength to them so they're more used. Next, I honestly saw this one coming a long time ago. The bolt action sniper rifle nerf. The DSR and the Blazer, they're amazing. You can run this and get a 40-50 kill game. I really hope they don't nerf them to the ground, because that's what really makes Ironsight, having these snipers, really fun. It adds that kind of, hey, I want to snipe this game and not just get butt raped. So I honestly hope they just change it so it's maybe you're a little slower with them, but we'll see with that. The semi-auto snipers are reworked to be more balanced, which I thought they were fine, so we'll see. And next we have one that I'm so confused about, the LMG buff. I already thought 2 of the LMG, there's 2 LMGs that I felt like were some of the best guns in the game. I'm hoping they're just going to buff the other 2 and maybe, or 3, and not, make them overpowered, but we'll see. I'm honestly thinking that, they don't see a lot of LMGs in game, so they think that they're not good enough. And next we have the gun I hate, the EMP MSGL balancing. Now, if this is the EMP grenade launcher, then it needs a huge buff. It needs to be able to kill everything in one shot, because right now you can shoot all 6 of your grenade launcher EMP bullets and it doesn't do anything. And if this is the secondary grenade launcher, the regular one, it needs to be nerfed, because that thing is insane. In the competitive point, it is it's banned because it's that good, and it just needs, both of them need reworks. Next, we have another point of the update, the server updates. Now, this is going to make or break kind of Ironsight being super, competitive and stuff. Various netcode improvements, including changes to TCP and UDP. Now, if you don't know what that means, netcode is when you shoot someone and sometimes it doesn't register. That's why a lot of competitive people stopped playing this game, because they said the netcode was really bad. But like I said, this is the next step. That point and the UI, honestly, and the bouncing are the biggest points to making this game the Fortnite of first-person shooter free-to-play games. This will take it from competitive to pro LAN events. So we'll see after this. And next we have the additional game servers on NA region, West Coast, California. Now this is perfect for me. I play on West Coast servers. I live in Washington, and I have to play on East Coast, which, isn't bad, but sometimes I'm going to red bar because of one reason or another, which stops me from playing recently, and it also means that I won't be able to booty rape kids as much, but when my servers come out, I'll just be destroying it. It's just something that'll add more servers, which is really nice, so everyone's getting their own servers, you got South Korea, I think it was, and then the African servers, and then now the West Coast. It's just adding more servers so, it can handle more and just make the game completely, just good for everyone. Now, they're going to have some bug fixes, which they're going to talk about after the game, or the update comes out, just in case. So, I think that's going to be it, guys. Like I said, this is going to make or break the game to be taken serious. I honestly think this is the biggest, best update, and this really brought me back to Ironsight. I've been having some problems with the servers recently, so I haven't been able to upload. I was really hoping they wouldn't kick me from the partnership. They did not. And I honestly, this brought me back. I'm super hyped about it. I've had tons of my friends starting to play it. And after this update, I honestly think I'll play this full time, either as the YouTuber or as a competitive player. So I think that's going to be it, guys. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Tell me what you guys think below. Tell me if you think they need to nerf the AR-57, what you guys think about this update, and kind of the difference, you know, kind of video I did. This one's going to be really long, but, you know, originally I had like a trailer planned out for this, but honestly, their trailer they released is perfect. Maybe I'll do it in the future. If you guys have any questions or want to make some Ironsight videos with me, just let me know. And yeah, have a great day, guys.